Hey everybody, it is me, Vincent, coming to you from Epic Universe once again, and in today's video, I want to focus on having a good day at this brand new park. Now, what does that mean exactly, right? I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews about people's experiences here, and I want to share with you guys what I think my perfect day here is at Epic Universe. It's not riding every single ride, it's not having every single food item here in the park, it's just about doing the things that I am most interested in seeing here, things I think are the best experiences here at Epic. We're gonna spend the day here. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. We're gonna have tons of fun, but most importantly, we are gonna have a good day. So welcome to another episode of VincentVision. Watch out. Our good day at Epic Universe is about to start. I am here right at about 9 a.m., an hour before the park opens at 10, and I'm just ready to have a good day. You know, I've done a lot of focus videos on certain subjects, and I've had a lot of fun full days here at Epic Universe, but I want to try to do another one now that the park is officially open, now that we're in the middle of summer, kind of a busier season. I want to kind of go through the park and see all of the things that I want to see. I'm not trying to ride every single ride here. I'm not trying to eat at all the nicest restaurants, all that kind of stuff. I just want to do the things I like. Now, we are going to take some big swings in this video as far as how we get around the park. We're going to see if it works, see if it doesn't work out in our favor. I'm going to do something a little bit different, kind of the least popular option right now, which is start my day off at the Isle of Berk. For non-hotel guests, if you are trying to get to this park and you are here an hour early, you are more than likely going to try to get on Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, the big Harry Potter ride here. For me, that is going to be a save it for later. I'm going to use this opportunity here in the morning while everyone is in line for those big rides over at Super Nintendo World and Harry Potter to do some of the smaller stuff. I want to get as much as I can under my belt in the early hours of the day. But there's one thing that needs to happen before we start our day here. It is 9 a.m. The Chronos has to activate, it has to turn on. There is a cool opening moment that can be easily missed if you're not here right when the park opens, and that is when Epic Universe turns on the Chronos, turns on the portals, and the day starts. So let's go check that out before we start running around. So the day started here at Epic, and my adventure begins waiting here at the Isle of Berk portal. It's not too busy right now, which is going to be good for me, but I worry that all these people probably have the same idea as I do, which is they want to get in line to meet Toothless the Dragon. That, in my opinion, is the best, coolest, goodest thing you can do here at the Isle of Berk. The Toothless meet and greet is such an amazing character experience, and it doesn't take express. There's not really a way to skip the line, so we can get a pretty long line at the start of the day. This is something that is on my list. It's something that I want to do. I'm hoping that I can get there and be one of the first people and not have to wait super long to meet him. And then, once I'm done with that, while everyone's still in line for Super Nintendo and Harry Potter, I can go do Hiccup Swing Gliders. And then maybe Dragon Racers Rally. It's a ride that doesn't take express, and it can get a pretty long line later in the day. But for now, let's go secure our spot at the Isle of Berk portal, and they are going to let us in at about probably 10 a.m. All right, here we go, 9:45. They've let us into Berk. Let's head over to Toothless. You know what? I think I do need to do a little bit of a light jog because I have waited an hour to meet Toothless. So let's go ahead and try to be one of the first, just so we can get this done nice and early and have the rest of the day for us.
Gave up.
I gave up? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Roughnut. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Is this line still open?
Freeze, what's the password?
Tough Nut's the best.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever met a dragon before?
I have, actually.
Oh.
You all right there?
Hiccup made this. Nothing works. When Hiccup makes something, you better look out.
Hello, good morning, guys. Who am I? I'm Vincent.
Ah, Vincent.
Vincent the...
Vivacious.
Vivacious?
Vivacious.
Okay, sure, I'll take, yeah, that's great. Yeah, absolutely.
Would you
Cool,
like
cool.
Vincent the Villainous?
No, because I was like, no, villainous, no villainous.
Vivacious.
Vincent the Vivacious. That works for now. Oh, Vincent the Visionary. Hey, I like that one. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. So, would I be able to get a little? Yeah, get a little.
He doesn't mind.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Wow, so amazing. Yes.
We love him.
Yeah, super popular in the village, I'm sure. All right, we got a pretty big hurdle out of the way. I was one of the first people to meet Toothless. The line is already filling up. I would say with a line of this many people in it, you're already looking at about a 30 to 45 minute wait for this experience. And if this is something that you want to do and you don't have early park admission and you're willing to wait it out, as you saw, even if you're one of the first people there, it doesn't necessarily mean Hiccup will always be there in the morning, but one thing is for sure, you will always get to see Mr. Toothless himself. What an adorable dragon. You know what? I didn't realize Tough Nut had an eye for beauty like that. Truly.
Yeah, you know.
That's the beauty of Berk.
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Beauty and brawn.
Beauty and brawn. Oh, only here at Berk.
Beauty and idiot.
Talking about you.
Me?
Hey, so we're gonna go prank Hiccup right now. What should we do?
Pour a bucket of water on him.
Okay.
Get a water.
But like in a
Okay.
clever way.
Yeah,
Be like-
like dragon water. Like,
pee?
no,
Dragon
like they have to drink water from a bowl, right? There's like a bowl of
Oh,
like
like a
yeah,
like the what do you call it? The wash
Dog
bag?
bowl.
dog bowl.
I've got a
Do you guys
better
have dogs
idea.
here?
I've got a better idea. How about we take Hiccup and get a bucket of water, pour it on him, say it's a fire.
That's literally what I just said.
All right, I'm bored. See ya.
All right,
Okay.
all right. See you
Bye,
guys.
Go find dry
See ya. Yeah, exactly.
Find
You got it.
dragon pee, but not dragon.
Yeah, not dragon pee. Thank you, Rough Nut. With meeting Toothless, I got my big egg. I got the thing I wanted to do the most here in this area, and I got some really great character interactions with Rough Nut and Tough Nut. This area of the park has so many wonderful character interactions, and I got two of the best right at the start of my day. Now, I'm gonna get ready to head over towards the rides. Hiccup's Wing Gliders is sitting at a 35-minute wait. I wanna go do the other ride that has a much lower wait that will get longer later in the day, Dragon Racers Rally. Okay, so change of plans. I wanted to head over to Dragon Racers Rally because I thought it was 10 minutes. It bumped to a 35-minute wait for this ride. As soon as I got in line, it was really backed up. So I said, you know what? Hiccup's Wing Gliders also has a 35-minute wait. Let's just head over there. And then as soon as I got ready to get into line, it went down. So I'm starting to realize that maybe in order to have a good day here at Epic Universe, I'm gonna have to be a little flexible with my plans. So instead, I'm gonna go to the only other ride here that has currently a posted 5-minute wait and maybe doesn't get a lot of coverage on here just because it is a pretty wet water ride. It is Fire Drill. We're gonna go check that out. I think I've only ever been on it once. You guys are gonna ride this one with me. So let's get in line, and I know there is a place to leave my camera on the ride because I do not want to get this guy soaked. Whoa! Oh my gosh. What happens if we hit that blue one right there? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh my god! Okay. Oh my gosh, these guys next to me got soaked. Whoa! Oh! Hey, we won, I guess. I didn't even know how we won, but we won. Oh my god! Not too bad, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Oh no, no! Oh my gosh, please stop. Oh. Okay. That's why we're getting wet. All right, you know what I gotta say? I did not get as wet on that ride as I originally thought I was gonna get. The people next to me though, absolutely got soaked. This ride, depending on what targets you shoot, you might end up getting only a little wet or like super, super wet. Here at Epic Universe, this park is so hot. I don't even mind. There's no shade, and I'm sitting on this nice warm concrete. It's warming my butt up, but it's actually almost time for the first showing of the Untrainable Dragon, which is at 10:45. And I figured since I'm basically right over here, I might as well go check that show out as well, because it's a very, very cool show. So let's go grab a seat for Untrainable Dragon. You know, I keep kind of going back and forth on what I think is like the best show to see here at Epic Universe. If you can only do one of the two big shows, and I think I'm gonna have to give it to the Untrainable Dragon. It's a really grand show with a lot of performers, a lot of really impressive dragons, and the coolest thing that happens in any theme park show ever, where Toothless the Dragon literally flies over the audience. It is such a crowd pleaser, such a wow moment, you know? I will say my one little pick about that show is the story. This world takes place after the second movie, and you know, spoilers, obviously Hiccup's dad isn't here. So in the Beijing version of the show, they have, I believe, Hiccup's dad as the Gobber character. And here, it's Gobber who's the one who's like, no, Hiccup, you're wrong. We need to get rid of this dragon, which to me, in my opinion, is kind of like character assassination. Gobber has been nothing but supportive of Hiccup, okay? And his dragons and his passions and his interests. And the show, because of the timeline, they've kind of made Gobber like the hard guy who doesn't like dragons and wants to kill dragons and doesn't want to believe Hiccup's ability to tame them. So that's just my one little ding, because Gobber, overall, is supposed to be a really cool, chill guy. But we are going to get on out of here. I do want to do Hiccup's Wing Gliders, but maybe I'm going to get a chance to do it later in the day. It's a little busy now. The whole park is a little busy right now, so we shall see where our next adventure takes us. So my next adventure is actually going to be food. It is time for lunch for me here at Epic Universe, and it's very, very warm. I've found that here at this park, when it is as sunny as it is and it is hot as it is, whenever you feel the urge to get a drink or go inside or get AC, just do it, okay? You're gonna be here the whole day, you will be happy that you did, and it's time for me to get some food. I'm actually gonna go to a restaurant that I don't think a lot of people think about when they wanna do food here. It is very, very hidden. It is in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and it is Le Gobelet Noir, which is in the back corner of the Paris area. Everyone goes to Café L'Air de la Sirène, which is a great choice. They have some amazing food. This is where you get the butterbeer crepe. But Gobelet Noir is kind of overlooked, and I'm hoping that with it being so low-key, I can get a table really quick and just have some food in a kind of quiet or more relaxed restaurant. So let's head inside Paris and visit Le Gobelet Noir. The black cup, the black chalice, I'm pretty sure it's what it is in English. Woo-wee! Let me tell you, Gobelet Noir was a pleasant little surprise. This restaurant is super quiet, super low-key. This is a perfect option if you are just wanting a quiet, quick lunch in the park and you want to get out of the shade. Let me give you guys a little tip for me to you. Table 513 is where you want to sit because it is directly under an air vent that is just blasting cold air. I sat there, I was so refreshed. This restaurant, Gobelet Noir, is meant to be kind of like a secret meeting place for the followers of Grindelwald. So it's a little dark, it's a little sketchy, a little creepy in here, but the food is very good. I got a warm beef sandwich. It's basically shaved beef like pastrami. It was like a German cheese and some mustard, and it was really, really tasty. It had those really good wedge fries that I like, and then I got 2 orders of the strawberry mint tea here in Paris, the Frosé. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right, but I got 2 because 1, it's really, really good, and 2, it is super hot and I was super thirsty. So that's my golden order here at Le Gobelet Noir. If you want to come here and do how I do it, sit at table 513 right under the vent, get the warm beef sandwich, and get 2 strawberry mint iced teas for yourself. You won't regret it. But now I'm feeling great, I'm feeling recharged. I'm gonna go check the wait times and see what I can do next. Ministry is still a pretty long line. I do wanna save that ride for a little bit later in the day. So I think what I'm gonna do from here actually is head over to the Dark Universe and see what I can do over there. I'm willing to wait in line for Monsters Unchained because I think the ride is awesome.
For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Calm yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I will destroy you.
Monsters Unchained, such a good ride. You know, right now at this time of day, every big ride in the park here has triple-digit wait times, 110 minutes. So it is nice to know that the actual best ride in the park is rockin' steady with a 35-minute wait. And it was a true 35. I waited no more, no less. So it's nice to see some accurate numbers being posted. and the Monsters Unchained ride team is killing it, getting people through, getting them on quick, and keeping everybody happy. In fact, I got off the ride, now it's at a 25-minute wait. Isn't that crazy? And I kind of got an experience that I had not gotten yet that I wanted to see what it was like. I rode next to a family with kids who were terrified of this ride. They were screaming the whole ride. Ah! And I love kids, okay? And I feel like it's okay to laugh because I know they're not in any actual sort of danger. And I'm sure the people who made this ride are probably happy that kids are getting scared in some way, right? So the ride is scary for people, and that's the intent of it. But right now I am kind of reaching like a fork in the road as far as like my decisions here at the park. It's pretty hot, and I know I'm just gonna say that 100 times in these Epic Universe videos, but it's so freaking hot in this park. And I think right now I'm kind of stuck between trying to do rides that have lower weights. A lot of them are being outdoor rides with outdoor queues, or just saying, whatever, and let's just get in line for a long line for a ride that's indoors, like Mario Kart or Ministry, where the whole queue is inside. I think I've decided that I'm gonna head over to Super Nintendo World, and I'm gonna go take on Mario Kart. Now, originally for this video, I wanted to go through all the regular lines, just to see how much time of day it would take, but it's a really long line for Mario Kart, and this is kind of a singular experience anyway. When you're riding the ride, you don't really get to experience it with other people because you're wearing the visor. So I'm okay with getting into the single riders line for Mario Kart. So we're gonna head into Super Nintendo in just a little bit, but before we get in the line for Mario, I do want to try my luck and see if I can meet Donkey Kong. He shows up sporadically throughout the day, and I've been told that he might be showing up close to the time that I get to Super Nintendo World. So I'm gonna head over there, sit around for a little bit, and then hopefully get to meet Donkey Kong, probably the rarest character meet and greet in the park right now. All right, let's get ready to head into Donkey Kong Country. Hello, DK. Hey, DK, Donkey Kong. So cool to finally meet you, big man. So great. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh my gosh, fist bump. Whoa, I was not expecting that. That is so cool. Wow. Oh man. And just like that, over in a flash, we got to meet Donkey Kong, one of the rarest meet and greets here at the park. I think I had in total like 15 seconds with him. I just said hi, I couldn't take a selfie, on to the next family. DK is not out for a very, very long time. It seems that even the heat gets to Donkey Kong as well. And they don't really announce when Donkey Kong is gonna meet. So you just kind of have to be here at the right place at the right time. I saw that everything was gathered and people were waiting, and I saw that as my opportunity to meet Donkey Kong. It's gonna be pretty unpredictable as to when you're gonna be able to actually meet Donkey Kong. You might have some better chances in the winter when it's colder here at Epic Universe. Another important key to having a good day here at Epic Universe is give yourself a nice frozen sweet treat when you need it. I stopped by Yoshi's Snack Island and got myself a Yoshi apple mango smoothie. It is so sweet, so delicious, but most importantly, it is frozen. It is frozen. I was gonna bring this in line with me for the ride, but it seems as if it's not even gonna make it to the line because, so delicious. Would totally recommend. I love Yoshi's Snack Island. The calzone is great. I've had the mango smoothie as well. All the little snackies there are good. But let's go get in line for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, get out of the sun, and do another ride that I want to see here at the park. So we got in line for Mario Kart at about 3 o'clock, and the wait time was posted at a 100-minute wait. Luckily, the single riders line had just opened up as soon as I walked right up to it. And I think that probably helped me get on the ride a lot quicker because I was through the single riders line in about 30-ish minutes, which is really great. It was nice to be inside for 30 minutes, and I love the Mario Kart ride. This is actually one of the best ride-throughs I've had of it, not because of my score on the ride, but like the goggle, the augmented reality was so good. It was so crisp and so clear, and I honestly enjoyed the game a lot more because of that. Now I'm here, I'm out of the ride, and I'm back out in Super Nintendo World. I want to do Donkey Kong. It's currently at a 100-minute wait, I think we are at peak hotness right now here at the park. I'm kind of struggling a little bit with my decision making here. I think the heat is starting to fry my brain a little bit. I think another good key to having a good day here at Epic Universe is taking a break when you know you need it. And I think me personally right now, I think I do need to time out and take a little pause. Luckily for me though, I live very close by, so much so that I'm gonna go ahead and treat this as if I'm staying at the Hard Rock Hotel or Stella Nova or even Helios. I'm gonna step out of the park for a little bit, okay? It's about 4 o'clock right now. I wanna come back here at 6 o'clock so I can take care of my last 3 big priorities: Hiccup Swing Gliders, Donkey Kong, and Ministry. I've had a lot of fun here at the park so far. I do need to take a little break. It's just really, really hot. And all the other rides that I wanna do still have very long lines. So I'm gonna head back to my house, which we're gonna pretend is like a hotel, and then I will see you guys in a little bit. And we are back at Epic Universe at 6 p.m., 3 hours left here in the park. Honestly, an amazing decision for me to go back to my hotel/house and recharge. I took a shower, I changed my clothes. Look, now I've got my super cool Dark Moor shirt that I got from an Instagram clothing company called Murder on Main. I love some Epic Universe merchandise. I feel great. I'm ready to take on the park. The clouds are here. I'm gonna see this place at night, and I've only got a few more things that I really, really wanna see. In reality, I wanna try to take on 3 more rides. Hiccups, Ministry, Donkey Kong, if I can. It might be a tall order, and there are clouds, which means there might be some weather concerns later in the evening, so I might wanna try to get on some outdoor rides before it's too late. So we're gonna go head over to Hiccup Swing Gliders because that is the shortest wait time out of all the rides I wanna do, and hopefully we can get on that quick. Okay, change of plans. According to my weather app, there are some incoming thunderstorms. I actually just saw lightning strike now, so I think I just need to eat the wait time and just get in line for Ministry. Do it now. This is a very popular ride. Hopefully by the time we're done with it, all the weather will clear out and I can do my last 2 rides that I really want to see. All right, Battle of the Ministry, posted at a 2-hour wait. I'll see you in 2 hours. Maybe, hopefully a little sooner. Let's get in line. So I got to experience Battle at the Ministry. Posted 2-hour wait. In reality, for me, it ended up becoming a 3-hour wait for this ride. I wanted to do it. It's the most popular ride in the park. I knew I was gonna wait a long time. I didn't expect it to take up the rest of my evening. The park is now done, but I did it. I got on the ride. I'm happy I did though. You know, as soon as I got in line, it pretty much started to thunderstorm and rain. If I was anywhere else in the park, I would have been a lot more miserable. And I was happy to be indoors, dry the whole way through. It's a cool queue. You know, obviously we all know the line for this ride is amazing, and having 3 hours in it, I got to appreciate some of the smaller details, take note of little things, and really appreciate how well done the queue is. Like for example, like a little detail that I never really noticed until this go around was that room with all the offices, you know, they're dealing with ink, they're doing a bunch of stamps, and whenever the blinds are closed for the office, they have inky fingerprints on the curtains because, you know, those people are dealing with stamps, whoever works there so much, of course they're gonna have ink on their fingers. Such a fun little detail, right? There was a little bit of a scare moment because as soon as we got to like the stairs where you're about to get on the ride had a delay and the lights were on, the work lights were on, okay? So there's like the regular lights for the line, and then they have like special lights that are just like plain white lights. That's how you know, oh, this might be a long time. But luckily, the situation corrected itself and I got on and life's great. And now it is after 9 o'clock, the park's closed, and I am here in a beautiful, actually, very lovely, rainy Paris. Let's get out of Paris and get ready to head back over to the car, end our day here at Epic Universe. Here's what I'll say about my day at Epic Universe today. It did not go the way I expected it to go. The complete second half of the day, no, complete flop in my opinion. I had plans to knock out 3 rides in 3 hours, which when you think about that on paper, it sounds like a reasonable request, right? I was wrong. And I think that with Epic Universe, that is gonna be the #1 most important way for you to have a good time when you come to this place, because the first half of the day was great. It was a lot of kind of ideas that I had changing every minute, but I went with the flow and I did things as they came to me, as they were presented to me, and I really, really enjoyed the first half of my day a lot. Even though I only did Ministry at the second half of the day, I'm still getting to walk through this beautiful park at night. It is so beautiful. That is an attraction and a treat on its own. I've said a lot of things that I think are important to having a good day here at Epic Universe in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 more to this list. I think being flexible with your plans. And you know what? This is a 2-day park. Not because, oh man, there's so much to see and do. There are days where everything is running perfectly and you can see the entire park in one day. Right now, for a while, I think you're gonna need 2 days here just to be able to comfortably see everything and not just go from ride to ride, line to line. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion. I love this place, I love this park. I look forward to visiting every single time. I also look forward to the day that I don't have to pay $192 to enter this park to do a video and spend the day here like this. But that time will come soon, I'm sure. This is an amazing park. It is only year 1. I have so much fun every time I'm here, and I can't help but admire this wonderful park. But it is time for me to get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching another VincentVision. I hope this video helped you. I hope you enjoyed your day here with me at Epic Universe. Look at Constellation Carousel, so pretty. That's what I've been staring at this whole time as I ended this video. If you guys are looking for more Epic Universe content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. You will find it on there. But it's time to go home. Park is closed. I'm going to enjoy Celestial Park in the slight rain, and I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.